Sorry about that. I had the volume muted because I am a very, very professional YouTuber. Sorry about that. I had the volume muted because I am a very... Mute that. Maybe switch it back to my account. Sorry everyone, didn't know this was gonna happen. This is going well. This is going super uber well right now. Gives me time to set some other stuff up, I guess. So that brings me to, yep, that brings me to my account. Okay, go over here. Analytics. Is this it? No, apparently not. Great, can't look at my real-time stats. Are you kidding me? I have no idea how many people are watching, let alone how many subscribers I have. Yeah, sure, this will go well. Are we gonna get to the fun part yet? Oh. Alright, yopos, WiiU2RePLAY, welcome to pain! Are you kidding me right now? Can we restart the stream? I'm gonna cut this entire part out. When I get the chance to edit this, I'm cutting this entire section out. Believe it! More anime references. Purification, what's up? Oh my gosh, please let me play. I beg so hard for this. Uh-oh. Shoot, no! Stupid power got cut off. Oh my gosh, no. I went to set down my controller and the whole thing turned off. I'm gonna have to start the download from the very beginning. Or we could just use my old profile. Please don't. Don't be that long. I can't promise anything, but I need to be done before 2. You got school? Okay, go to school, save this to watch until later. Put this in a completely different playlist and watch it later. What happened? Everyone froze like they were doing the Breakfast Club cheer or something. Gosh dang it. This is surely how I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers. Okay, I'll be right back. You know what, I'm gonna put on the BRB screen because there's nothing to see right now. I'll be back when it's actually done downloading. Sorry. Look how long this takes. There it goes. Mario Kart 8! Yobos! This is WiiU-RePLAY, the Brenton Brushworks of YouTube! And welcome back to Mario Kart 8! Already being annoying. It has been 12 years since I last played this version, or at least when I first played this version. It was the very first game that I gave commentary to. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. It wasn't good commentary. But this was the game that truly got me into wanting to be a video game YouTuber. And I think instead of playing Sonic Racing whatever, that this would be fitting to help me get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you are hyped, hit that notification bell and subscribe now. Do it, please. You've got plenty of time to enjoy the ride. What's happening? Is my controller doing that? I can't tell. Alright, so let me just paint a picture. Dr. Mario does not work on my NES remix. But I couldn't even navigate the controls with my Wii U. So I want to do it this way. It won't let me. Very cool. You've unlocked a lot of stuff, huh? It says that I can play with this, but it's, not really letting me. Give me a sec. Controller settings. Change order. There we go. Got it. Does this work? That's not what I was trying to get to work. No. Let me try that one more time. Pair, go back. Settings. Change order. Now click this button instead. A plus something, anything. Alright, well, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna have to rely on the good old Wiimote. That's fine, I think. I'll tell you if it's actually fine or not. Been 11 months since I played Deluxe. Oh my gosh. It's been a while for me, man. It's been a while for me as well. It is not working. Please. What? That's not what I clicked. That's not what I clicked. I can't play with the Wii remote. Excuse me, I can't play with... No. I need this to work. I need this desperately to work. You have no idea how bad the Wii U tablet is right now. It says I'm player 1, but it's not doing anything. Mario Kart 8 is peak. Yeah, it is. Try 200. I don't know if that's an option on the Wii U version, and no, I probably don't want to do that. I'll be blunt. Restart. Okay, there it goes. Go to channel analytics. No, it's still being testy with me. Oh, great Google Bazoo! How do I play... No, how do I change my controller to the Wii remote on Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U? Sync your remote by pressing the sync button, go back, press A on the titles start. Okay. Alright, well, I'll try what they're suggesting. Back again. Oh, that worked. Of course it did. Alright, we're ready. We're ready. Oh yeah, 200cc is there. Well, no, I don't want to do that. I don't think I have the skills for that. Trust me, I could do that plenty on Deluxe. We will start with Mario! In the regular vehicle. As you can see, I've got nothing unlocked, including this. Like, I'm pretty sure I bought this for my original, give me a sec. My original account. However, I'm not sure if I can use it with any other account. Before you make purchases, make sure you're an adult, I guess. Is it not working? Oh, it's just not working. Oh, I need to start eShop. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Which is fine. I could just play those courses on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for free. So it's fine. I'm here to showcase the original game. Before the DLC, before Deluxe, before the Booster Course Pass. We are reliving the original Mario Kart 8 game in its purest form. No Egg Cup, no Leaf Cup, no Triforce Cup or Bell Cup. Just the original four. The Nitro and the Retro. In that order. So let's not waste any more time, because I already wasted too much. It's been 15 minutes. Let's begin! Let me know if the sound needs to be higher or not. Probably going to turn it up on my end, so give me a sec. I could probably add that out. Mushroom Cup Mario Kart Stadium. First race. Let's go! Yeah, I can't do that. You're not sure. I'll use motion controls. That'll be way more fun. It'll be way more interesting for some people to watch. So this is the original Wii U one. There are no double items, there is no third drift boost, and there's probably a couple of other things I'm forgetting. If I can remember all that, I should still be able to do pretty darn well on this game. I tried to shake the remote to do a trick. I don't know if that works or not. I thought it worked, but I could be wrong. as I was saying, this is the first video game that I ever gave commentary to. Not the first one I ever played. I could technically say Bust a Move Bash was one of the first ones I played. Or Amazing Island, one of those two. Bust a Move Bash only because I was trying to showcase some gameplay while also playing the music. But regardless, either one of them, I never gave any in-game commentary to. I was always just the silent person on the other end of the camera recording the music. But here I am now, nearly 2 decades later, still playing video games. Nearly over the hill and I still can't get enough. I hope you guys also enjoy the gameplay. Not apparently gonna get first place though. That sucks. Yes, I can. Oh. Yes! Oh my gosh! You know what? That was peak. That was peak. That's it. It doesn't get any better than that. Oh, that was great. Oh my gosh. Let me try to change something though, quickly. I never had a chance to really mess around with my OBS setup, sadly. So, unfortunately, I don't have the Mario Kart 8, setup that I would like to. But the very least I could do is try to find this one capture. Where is it? I think it's this one. Cool, nothing's showing up. Give me a sec. Go to... oh. Okay. Now I need to go over to here. Oh, cool. Nothing's going right. Got viewers last time. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Woohoo! We got 1 subscriber! And I know that because I found what I was looking for. So, move this over here. And perfect! We have a live subscriber count right down there. We get to see how many people subscribe during this stream. With that said, let's just jump right to the next race. What's gone? Lego Rifles? Mushroom Cup Water Park. Now, I certainly have my own thoughts about all these stages, and I think this one's good. I think this is a great stage. Not that I want to repeat everything that I've said in previous streams, but one of the things I love about this game is just the music. The music is so good. People talk about Mario Kart 7. This is the one that has some of the best music. Then they add the Booster Course Pass later on. They doubled what they already had, plus the DLC courses. Oh, I just love this game so much. Mario Kart World comes pretty darn close, but this is still the ish. This is still the best one. Oh, careful of the banana peel. Sadly, I don't think I'm having a competition. I definitely wanted to keep it at 150 to give myself some kind of challenge, but I'm too good. They're gonna have to start sending blue shells my way if they want to have a chance. Oh, there it is. And I'm in the sand. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, now they're giving me a challenge. No, I hit the curb. Okay. Oh no. Out away! Koopalings! Plenty of Koopalings. Too many Koopalings, actually. I will say this, and I'm being truthful here. I wasn't a fan of every single Koopaling being added. At least with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, there's skins of Bowser Jr. But the Koopalings take up so many character slots that other characters could have had. We could have had Dolphin in this game. Nobody would have asked for that at all, but we could have. We could have had a lot more other Mario characters that we haven't seen in a racing game in quite a while. We did get some DLC stuff later on. Dry Bowser was finally added at some point. But I still feel like the Koopalings took way too many spaces up. Anyways, next course, we have Mushroom Cups. Waiting for it. Sweet, Sweet Canyon. Yeah, we did get Cow World. I love the aesthetics of this course. Look at the crowd. They're jumping gingerbread man and toads. That's so adorable. This game has so much personality. There was so much love just baked into this game. Yes, I will use some cooking puns while I'm here. Whoa, that spin out. This is just so sweet. So sweet, I can't take it. How many sessions of Mario Kart World I play, I am absolutely gonna want to return back to this game. Well, preferably the deluxe version for the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if they'll update the framework or graphics on it. Well, wait, I think they already did. I can't remember. I can't remember. If anyone can answer that for me, if they ever did upgrade anything for the Switch 2, let me know. I can only remember so much, guys. My memory's been taken up by a lot of different things over the years and over the last few months. It just feels good to play a game that I actually genuinely enjoy playing again. Because Pokemon ZA don't count. It really does not count for me. I told myself when and if I was going to get further with my YouTuber career, that doesn't pay money, by the way, that I would want to showcase the games that started it all. Pokemon Sun's emulator is broken, so I guess this will have to do instead. At some point, and I've mentioned this before and will continue to mention until it happens, at some point, I want to get a 3DS capture card. I want my 3DS DS games to be of the best quality. And I think going under Nintendo's nose isn't exactly helping me in multiple ways. Oh no! Oh, that was close. I thought the red shell was gonna get me. So who is close behind? I believe that would be Baby Luigi, but good job for Shy Guy for sneaking into third place. I do wish I was having a little bit more of a challenge, but my brothers are busy doing what I don't know, probably singing. I don't know why I would say they're singing, but they're certainly singing. And I'll be singing too at some point. Finally, we end off with Mushroom Cup's Swamp Ruins. This is the first one where I can admit I'm not exactly the biggest fan of the song, but I love the atmosphere for it. So, I've grown to like the song a lot more. Oh no. Well, that's gonna make things a little bit tough for me. Out of the way! I'm gonna use this once. Just so I can showcase it. Being able to ride on walls. This game has such a fun gimmick with their anti-gravity. That was the first thing I loved. But there's plenty more that I loved after that. One of the things about this game is it was probably one of the last times I was able to play a demo at GameStop, which no longer is in my hometown. And unfortunately, I gloated a lot about that. That's one of the problems with my commentary for the game at the very beginning. It's like, oh, well, I already played these stages. Too bad you guys didn't. And it's like, why would I do that? Why would I be that person? Okay. So I definitely feel bad for that, plus... You know what other kind of bad jokes that I made to other people? I probably did it wrong, but you know who else would be annoyed at my jokes? My mom! Oh! Regular show references nobody asked for. That's also bad. That's also cringe. So I did a lot of that during the commentary I first gave. Here's the thing. When I was first starting out YouTube, a lot of the videos I watched were people being just very bold. And it's like, well, I could be bold too, but I think I took it just too many steps too far. Now, one of the other games that I played later on was Pokemon Fire Red. But I've always had a problem with replaying something that I've already played, at least something that I played recently. So then I just kind of run out of commentary and do some weird, dumb stuff. Anyways, that was Mushroom Cup. Should I set the 200cc? It would be faster, but I would have a harder time. The problem is I would get through the courses a lot faster. We wouldn't get to listen to the music as much. Let me know your thoughts, because this might be just a tinge too easy. Just a little bit. Anyways, it's time for the trophy ceremony. This one is unique from a lot of the other Mario Karts. Recent Mario Karts before this one. What the heck? I'll comment on that later. Welcome to the trophy ceremony, where they showcase my best race from one of the four in the replay. I love this. I love this so much. First place is all the way on 150cc, which apparently is freaking too easy. So we're jumping to 200, baby. There it is. Congratulations, 3 whole stars. I've unlocked a flower cup, a new character, and a stamp that I can't use. The mushroom cup is mine. Just listen to that victorious theme. This is so much better than Mario Kart 7's, than Mario Kart Wii's, than Mario Kart 3DS, which is still 7, so I'm trying to think of a different one. It's so much better. A lot of the trophy themes and animations just started to look the same over the years. Okay, move. Oh, hold on. Hold on, having a little bit of technical difficulties. Wait, what happened to the... Oh, cool. I just realized I clicked out of the internet the wrong way, so you can't see the subscriber count. Okay, we are at 200cc now. No more messing around. And our new character is gonna be Windy Koopa. But I'm probably not gonna play as any of the Koopalings because that's too easy. Instead, we will go with Luigi on a bike. Let's just throw in the bike. I'm just gonna use whatever I can find. No, I think this parachute looks better. And here we go. Flower Cup on 200cc. I have not practiced. This is probably not going to work very well for me, but it will be funny that way. Also, are you okay? You got a heart attack, Purification. Are you okay? Take care of yourself, man. Flower Cup, Mario Circuit. Admittingly, not one of my most favorites, but it works for what it is. Plus, it's a figure 8. Who can be mad that at least we're not playing Mario Kart DS's figure 8 course? And we're off. I can already feel the turning not working well for me. So this is gonna go super well. I will work with this as best as I can. So I probably could use a challenge. Oh dear. Come on, turn. Oh, I missed Bowser. It's gonna be super good because I don't have a second item slot and I can't hold an item behind me. I forgot to mention that, but that was in the back of my mind. That is something that I don't think I can do in this game. Oh, never mind. Have to keep holding the button. Something you don't do in Mario Kart World. Since I'm using this teeny tiny controller, yeah, this is gonna go super well, I think. Can I still get a gold trophy? Well, forget the 3 stars. Can I still get a gold trophy on 200cc when I'm not practicing it? Somehow managed to get through that. I don't really have access to my brake on this controller that well. There's so much I could do, but I am first right now, so that's good. Oh no. Go up. Okay. Well, you threw it up, Luigi. Maybe next time keep it down. Bye jokes, I guess. Bali jokes. Whew! Alright, second place. Definitely harder. But that's a good thing. We want to keep it entertaining for everyone. So next up, we have Flower Cups Toad Harbor. Now, this is just a nice vibe. This is just a nice course all around. And yay, more dolphins. In case you didn't know, Dolphin's my favorite character in Mario Kart World. I like Yoshi. No, I love Yoshi, platonically. But GalaxyWiz, being GalaxyWiz, already called dibs on liking the green dino. So a lot of times when we play Mario Party, he's the one that gets to play as Yoshi. I'm not thrilled about that, but it is what it is. If we can have Dolphin show up in more games, then I will have my main Mario character. But that's such a random thing. Speaking of Dolphin and just characters in general, there's no confirmation of this, so I'm just saying this out loud. I would love to see Dolphin in some way in the Mario Galaxy movie. We're dating this video. This is just before the Super Mario Galaxy movie comes out. Mario, Rosalina, Wart, and freaking Star Fox! Or Fox McCloud. Fox McCloud's in the movie. Sorry that I said that out loud, but Nintendo said it already, so I guess now I have to say it. I'm gonna go on this slight quick rant. I would have preferred not to know that Fox McCloud was in the movie. I want that to be a surprise. Obviously, advertising the character from Star Fox is going to get more people excited for the movie. But my rebuttal is, think of how much more surprised and excited people would be if they did not know that this other Nintendo IP, apart from Pikmin, was going to be in the Mario Galaxy movie. I would have preferred that way more. So, I'm first place. Apparently I had not that much competition. But I have a feeling that, we are going to scare up some attention in the next course. The computer's gonna spook me when we race through, sorry about the puns, Flower Cup's Twisted Mansion. People complain about the underwater section, and I get it, but people also say this course is boring, and I disagree. I think this is one of the best ghost courses in quite a while. Does it compare to the Mario Kart World one? The Blue Cinema? I don't know. I do like Blue Cinema's going into the screen and riding the course there, but I don't know if Blue Cinema has, like, enough gimmicks going on for it. That's a matter of perspective, but as you can see, I'm doing horrifyingly bad. More puns. So I should probably focus on actually playing the game. Now, if I can go over here, good enough, I guess I can take that shortcut. Oh my goodness. One of the things that I do with 200cc is I will hit the brake when I want to make a sharper turn. But I don't have that luxury with the remote control. Most people have said, and I quote, are too small for their hands. So that makes it a little bit harder with 200cc, where I almost feel like I don't have enough control. I need to make these turns a whole lot quicker if I want to make the sharper turns. I would be happy just to get third place. This is a freaking Sonic Crossroads here. I don't have to worry about someone messing me up at the final straightaway just before you reach the finish line. But I do have to worry about that, and a lot more of that. Fifth! No! Alright, you can come back later, Purification. Peace. So I surely could have done worse. At least I didn't get under 8th, but Daisy now has 40 points, my most favorite character of them all. And Luigi only has 33. There's a good chance, because of that mess up, that I am not gonna be able to get a gold trophy. But we'll just see what happens as we race into the last course of the Flower Cup. One of the more inventive ones when it comes to water courses, Shy Guy Falls. What can I say about Shy Guy Falls? I'll state the obvious. You ride up a waterfall. What other Mario Kart game lets you do that? Certainly not World. Oh, that was a bad turn. Okay, got some catching up to do. One of the things that I love about this course, particularly for a lot of other courses, is when you get to a certain part of the stage, there's just added music. Listen to those Shy Guys chanting, sorry. It's such a fun thing to listen to, and it sounds so good with the music. Like, I wasn't that big of a fan of this music track at first. I certainly like it over the next one coming up. But I think the Shy Guy chanting just makes the music even better. So a lot of times I like to get my own MP3s of music. And what I'll do a lot of times is I'll add the music so the second lap is the front-running music that you hear when you're in first place. And then add like extra sounds like Shy Guy chanting and stuff like that. Stuff that really spice up the soundtrack. Stuff that Nintendo Music will not play. So, it would be nice to share those, but I think Nintendo would actually have beef with me if I posted any of those on my channel. I got away with Super Monkey Ball Step and Pull. Go look that up if you want to. But that's Sega, not Nintendo, so that makes kind of some sense. Fifth, 6! Good job, WiiU. Alright, 6. What? Did you say anything about my comments? You gonna play Let's Go Pikachu? Alright. Enjoy Let's Go Pikachu. So there you go. I said something. Did I drop the third? I think I dropped the third. Dang it. Well, let's just see which one of my races were better. I think it's gonna be like the first one. Nope, it is Toad's Harbor. Toad's Harbor was my best attempt. I guess that makes sense. I got first place there. The only place I got first place. So congratulations to my attempt at Toad Harbor. It all went downhill from there. Good job, Luigi! Maybe you would have won if I just did nothing and had the gameplay itself. Who knows? Yeah, I got third place. But luckily that's enough to unlock Star Cup. Feel like I have to get in the top 3 to make sure I get every single cup unlocked. So I need to play a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Now I'll play as Yoshi, maybe. Considering one of the last cups. Yeah, no, I'll play as Yoshi. Because Star Cup, this Star Cup, is no doubt my most favorite Star Cup of the entire game. could do monster. Let's see. The wheels are a little too small, but I'll go for it, unless we want to go for Bitty Buddy. Let's do Bitty Buddy. Star Cup featuring 3 out of 5 of the best racetracks. Plus, so sorry for anyone who disagrees with this, Sunshine Airport from the Star Cup. Now, don't get me wrong. The idea of driving through an airport is really neat, and I love the aesthetics for this. I'm just not a fan of the music. Sorry, I prefer Toad Harbor over this. That doesn't mean I can't like the chorus. Certainly like it over something else that we're probably not going to see today. Part of the DLC. Since that's not something that needs to be brought up, I guess I just won't bring it up. It's the subway one. I don't like the music, or even much of the chorus for the subway course. Sunshine Airport is nice. I like it when you jump off the baggage planes. I like it when you're soaring right underneath the airplane flying overhead. It's all very nice. I just wish the music was a little bit better. Luckily we have Mario Kart World, and I believe I like that remix a little bit more. Come on, Yoshi. Oh, I pressed the button twice. I used up one too many mushrooms. There we go. Let's try to sneak back into, like, 3rd place. There we go. That's better. Except keep running in the walls. Still trying to steer using motion controls. Not the smartest of choices, but again, very humorous. I didn't get a stamp, I just realized that. I didn't get a Miiverse stamp. I guess I only get those for getting gold trophies. But Miiverse is dead and will never come back, thanks Nintendo, and thanks to everyone else including Miiverse. I will live in my heart forever. Yes, even the cringy parts. Woo! Snuck into 1st. Good job, Yoshi! My Dino! My MVP for the Galaxy movie! Woo! But now, dolphins. It's time for obviously a favorite of mine, Star Cup's Dolphin Shoals. Oh, imagine how happy I was to see the Super Mario World Dolphin in a brand new video game. And I don't mean Mario Kart World. That I wish I had the action to that. I really wish that. Now some history. I probably already talked about this during my retro reaction to one of the Mario Kart 8 directs. Oh, Yoshi. Yikes. But the way I was introduced to this course is this incredible saxophone-eccentric version when you're outside the water. I love this part of the music. Love it! Probably to an unhealthy degree, I'll be honest. You know what rhymes with sax? No, I'm not gonna tell you. But you know what it is. Still, I have just really enjoyed the saxophone. because of this game. It just sounds so darn good. When you hear the full version, where they hit those high notes, oh, I get chills. So welcome to the third lap, where we hear that entire saxophone music playing. Oh dear. And maybe I won't mess up while it's playing. Maybe. Barely was able to take that turn. That shell, don't fall off the edge. And just hope, just hope, just hope, just hope. Hope I can do good. Hope I can somehow pull this off. Yes, mushrooms. Go, 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 go. Second, yes, I will take. Whew. I will take second. Got a little bit excited there. Still first, but it's 27 versus 24, so the opponent's catching up. And now, oh, now, guys, one of the first courses that were my absolute #1 favorites. Electrodome! I mean Drome! Electrodrome! This music goes so freaking hard. I don't care how boring it is. I don't care if it's played too many times. This will always be my jam. Turning the wrong way. Jamming a little too hard right now. Turning the exact wrong way with my drift. Yeah, we got another Electrodrome fan. Love to see it. Apart from Dolphin Shoals, this is my most favorite course in Star Cup. You do not get this vibe with a lot of other courses, not even Music Park. It kind of reminds me of Music Park, just for the people that love the nightlife. I kind of swing that way a little bit. I kind of low-key swing that way. They see me with a martini or anything, but... Oh, and the music's good! The music is good! Music, to me, is good. Sorry, PK Sparks! I do not agree with your opinion this time! Go. Last chance. Oh, thank you, Lightning. I think I've been doing a really good job with the turns here. Oh, the car behind me. Turn, 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 turn. We are good. That piranha plant could have got me. I was a little too close to that piranha plant, but woo! You did it! Oh wow, you're that far into the game? By that I mean you're not quite finished with the game, but yay! You're gonna make it to Blaine. Congrats, that's the 7th gym leader. Good luck, man. And last, but certainly not least, in the list of courses that Mario Kart 7 introduced, even though it wasn't in Mario Kart 7, we have the whole straightaway with no laps, Mount WiiU. You just go down the entire mountain. And if I like anything from Mario Kart 7, it's the courses where there are no laps. Woohoo Island in Rainbow Road, Mario Kart 7 edition. All led to this. The music's pretty good too. I just feel like Rainbow Sunshine Airport just doesn't hit the same highs that these 3 other ladder courses hit, in my opinion. But this is still the best Star Cup in the entire Mario Kart series in my eyes. Nothing else comes close to this. Nothing. There's just so many highs for Mario Kart 8. Why the Booster Course DLC was not up to everyone's standards, sometimes even mine, I think the Nitro courses in this game are just some of the best. Some of the absolute best that we've seen. Can you tell I hold way too much high praise for this silly Wii U game that was once again ported to the Nintendo Switch. Fortunately, we didn't get to hear all of the music for this because we're on 200cc, but hey, now it's just a rush down the mountain as quick as we can. Come on, Yoshi, you can do it. Go, move faster than that. Ludwig, get out of the way. Go back to Wonder. Go back to spoiling me in Wonder. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm third, I'm fourth. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna lose my voice before I have to sing. Whew. 51 points. I got the gold. Yes. I'm exhausted. But we still got 5 more cups to do. This is gonna go way too quickly now. Congrats to Yoshi! Best attempt was at Sunshine Airport, where I barely was able to pull off first place in the last possible seconds. What an incredible run. So congratulations to me! Woo! Egotistical again. I got a gold trophy on 200cc. Alright, it depends on what character you use. You have to get first place with that character. Yes, I got it with Yoshi. It means nothing, but just in case you couldn't tell, this was for the Wii U. There you go. We've got the last Nitro Cup. Yeah, no, I don't feel like using Peachette, sorry. I'm gonna use Big Bad King of Awesome Bowser. Now we'll use the stupid pink one. And we'll throw in some monster tires. Sadly, no Bowser glider. So I guess we'll just stick with this. I guess that technically works. The Special Cup! Which you can earn a lot faster in this game than you can Mario Kart World. Come at me. So let's get right into it. I was gonna try to do a pun. And we're starting off strong with the Sky High, not Sunday, course, Cloud Top Cruise. If there was any stage that takes place in the sky that I like the most, I think this is the one. Plus, we're gonna get our galaxy fix, as you all know. Here we go! King of Awesome, show what you can do! I love the idea that that's just a title for Bowser, the King of Awesome. Come a long way since the very first games Bowser's shown up in. He's not just a one-note villain that lives in the lava layer. Here we are in the Thunder area. I talked about this before, probably recently. Before the saxophone, the electric guitar was one of my most favorite instruments. Anytime I can hear that in any form of music, oh, I get excited. Just a small town boy who lived in a rural area. But hearing that electric guitar for the first time, oh, that woke something in me, I'm afraid to say. Sadly, I'm not doing good with the heavy character. Probably should do better about that. Hopefully I can play some catch-up. Go on the leaves, no. I mean, I tried, but no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh no! Really could steer away from that, huh? Oh, I might be struggling here. I think I have to say quit. I think we have to try that one again. I don't think heavy characters are working for me. Sometimes I could get it to work, but I think on 200cc that's not gonna be the case. So, who do I use this time? Sadly, I don't have some of the characters I want to use. Tell you what, I'll go with Peach. You'll give me a reason to use the parasol. ATV, Daisy's bike. Not really much of a choice here. I guess we'll use this. I don't know if this is a good look. Probably not. Alright, let's try that again. I will skip the cutscenes this time. You still got school tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's a Monday, so yeah. But enjoy your time while you have it for now. I love that Waluigi's the one with steering assist. Kind of offensive if you ask me. I'll be honest, I think I held accelerate way too long. Alright, I think that feels better. I'm still gonna run into walls, but I think this feels a whole lot better. Sorry, Bow Bow, we tried. But Peaches, I love you to actually be able to do good this. Saved it, totally saved it. Third place so far, so yeah, no, this is way better. I'm gonna have to avoid all the heavy characters if I'm racing on 200cc. After all, we want to see the scaffold, right? Surely we all want to see the scaffold in this terrible game. After all, I'm showing off the best of this game, of the base game, and what made me love playing it to begin with. What encouraged me to want to give commentary, as bad as it is. Go much better. Unfortunately, the coin's not going to do much for me other than speed me up. Oh, use it. I'll use it once I reach one of the iron boxes. No! I'll use it right now, actually. Oh, come on, please! No, I was doing good. Let me do good, please. Oh, this Mine's way too sharp though. Especially on 200cc. Made the Sandbar Island, good job! Not related to Mario Kart. I still like Pokemon, and I'll talk about it as well. Yay, Blitz! No, don't hit me with the star, don't hit me with the star, don't hit me with the star. What if I wasn't trying to play bumper cars, or seeing if I could bounce on walls? I would have gotten second place. I definitely would have gotten second place. So, that's unfortunate. You wanna know what else is unfortunate? The next course. Unfortunately, the black sheep of the group and not the shiny Wooloo. Special Cups Bone Dry Dunes. Prominently showing Dry Bowser when we wouldn't even get Dry Bowser in the base game. Perfect. But it's just... apart from the atmosphere, it's just kind of boring. There's some parts of this are good. The music's aesthetic, but... yeah, there are better dry courses. There are better desert courses. So I'll agree with everyone on this. It's not that I completely hate it. There are courses that I hate way more than this one. But it just seems like such a low point for the Special Cup, honestly. And let me tell you something. The music that they play for Mario Kart Worlds, that remix, which of course features an electric guitar, oh, that sounds so much better. One day I would like to maybe go and play these stages while muting the volume and just see which music from Mario Kart World makes the stage sound better. And I guarantee the Mario Kart World remix of Dry Bones Desert Place, whatever, is better. I can't figure out a better way to say that. Can't come up with better dialogue either. And at the expense of saying better again, I'm gonna try to win now. Thank you. Bullet Bill definitely helps. Oh no, that doesn't. I can still maybe pull this off. Maybe. See? Okay, well, that could have works. More coins. We need more coins, Peach. Flip. There you go. Can you reach that? No, you can't. Not even on 200cc. Why? Okay, hold the banana peel behind you. Don't run into the dry bones. No, Daisy, you wanna ever! It had to be Daisy. Had to be Daisy. Sometimes she's just too sassy. And if you could see that one thing that happened on Mario Kart 3 for me, maybe you'd resent her too. Maybe. It's not just because PK Sparks doesn't like her, I promise. In case you guys don't know this, PK Sparks was one of the first YouTubers I watched, apart from like Peanut Butter Gamer and Space Hamster, and probably some other ones I'm not thinking of right now. PK Sparks does not like Daisy. PK Sparks is also very loud and very bold and very not this color. But I love his content, so, you know, the Yo Bros, part of that's from the Yo, they says, so I'm very, 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 creative. Anyways, we're done with all that dryness. Let's say let's get a drink of water, but you won't be able to because we're going to Bowser's Castle. Things are gonna heat up now, and you are gonna have your mouth on spice. Spicy fire, spice. What is this commentary? I love this. There are only 2 Bowser courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe versus, good job, versus, like Mario Kart 7, I think. I could be wrong about that. And they're some of the best Bowser courses. They are some of the very best Bowser courses. And yes, the electric guitar kind of is the reason why. But I love the twists and the turns and the lasers that the Bowser statues spit out on the second lap. This is good-ish. It wasn't until Super Mario Odyssey's Moon Kingdom area that I thought nothing can beat this soundtrack. Nothing can beat this rocking song for Bowser Course. I love it too much. Yes, we have another Bowser statue stomping around, but now you get anti-gravity with it. Can we say the Bowser Castle in Mario Kart World is better? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we probably can say that. But for the time, this was good stuff. This was really good stuff. My driving's not so good anyways. So, I've got 3rd place every single lap so far in Special Cup. It would really suck if I lose that momentum now. Let me try to see if I can pull this out of my ass. Absolutely! I want to make bad jokes while this is happening. I don't know what else I can do. No, no, no! Fudge, 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 fudge! Wait, did I say that last one? Bowser Castle! That's not good. Oh, I'm 4th now. And my throat hurts. Very cool. You got Aerodactyl? Great. I'm sure that will help against Blaine. Whew! After all those, ridiculous highs, maybe a few too warranted than others, we finally end off with the one and only Rainbow Road. Freaking Galaxy West calls it something else, but that's all I'm gonna say on that front. Welcome to Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road. It's good in its own ways. Mario Kart Worlds is way better. Maybe too easy. Yes, Mario Kart Worlds. But I think we were all hoping for something a little bit more inventive. I like the satellite that you spin on. I like that. But dare I say, this one feels way more artificial. I'm sure that was the idea. I'm sure I agree with it. Goodness, these stupid turns. These are so sharp. I feel like I need to actually brake just to be able to not fall. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep doing that, and I can't be doing that. I need to finish. I need to get 3rd place. Please, Peach, please. Peach! I think that made things worse, actually. I think that actually made things way worse for me. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna get to see the staff hole. Bad. Break. This is so bad. I discovered a shortcut for you? Nice. I don't think I'm meant to in some cases. It probably wasn't even the shortcut I usually could take. Speech. Here's a shortcut. Oh no, I didn't make it. That's it. That's it. 6th place! Woo! So I think I need to do 150 for that one. Well, let's view the results anyways. No trophy for me. Bummers. I did answer your comments. You didn't hear it, I guess. Of course, that's where my highlight reel is. The desert I can't even remember the name of. Bone Dry Dunes. Congratulations to me. Boy, I can't wait to try to do 200cc on the Switch 2. Or the Switch. I don't think I have it on the Switch 2. Nice try, Silly-Doo. You didn't quite make it. But nice try anyways. Well, I think we're only gonna see one credit screen. Yeah, I didn't get nothing for that. Oh well, at least I did all 4 of the Nitro Cups. So I don't have to worry about that now. I'm gonna use Koopa. Besides, there's a beach course. It'll be perfect for that. And I'm just not wanting to use one of the vehicles at all, I guess. So, Special Cup was a dud, but we've still got 4 more cups to go, and I'm pretty sure if I can get in the top 3 on the last cup, we'll still get to see the staff roll. Maybe not the secret staff roll, which is just some different cut scenes with the same music, but still the staff roll. So now we got the Nitro Cup courses. And this game made me like Nitro Cup courses. No, not Moo Moo Meadows! Sorry, I'm still not over the fact that Mario Kart World also has this course. Shell Cup, Moo Moo Meadows! Which one's your favorite? That's a community question right now. I would have been fine if they kept this on this game and then didn't bring it back on Mario Kart World. I would have been perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with the cow. other than everybody wants to use it forever. But we could have had Moo Moo Farm for Mario Kart World. Just do Moo Moo Farm instead. It really wasn't that. You also hate this course. Are you just mimicking the things that I'm saying? Be honest with me. I do like that the cows come out on the road. And considering this is Mario Kart 8, this is the first time Nintendo ever changed up the music or the graphics for courses you already went to. Mario Kart 7 has the same music, the same stage designs, though maybe tweaked a little bit with the graphics. But Mario Kart 8 did something that made me just excited to play Nitro Cup. And that's, they had new music for all the courses. That they had new paths. A new look for these areas. Now, they probably took out certain shortcuts that I'm used to. The biggest offender being Yoshi Valley, I think, from the GameCube games. This is one shortcut in Yoshi Valley, we're gonna call it, or Yoshi Circuit, where you can go through this tunnel if you use a mushroom off a cliff and are able to reach this tunnel. They took that out of every single version of Yoshi Valley Circuit that ever preceded it. And that gave me a distaste for Nitro Cup. Because it's like, well, it's the same race courses you could play in an older game, but worse. Why would you play something that's actively worse, other than the 100% the game? No, thank you. Mario Kart 7 at least has the first-person view, and one day I want to showcase that with Nitro Cup. But for now, we continue on with Mario Circuit. Outright gonna say it, Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe cooked with the GBA courses. Mario Kart Super Circuit tracks never sounded and looked so much better than when some of them were ported to this game. Wish Yoshi Desert was one of them, but at least we got music for that in Mario Kart World. Yeah. GBA courses, including this one, which is a little bit more normal than a lot of the other courses, including Ribbon Road, which sadly we won't see today. I still like this. I still very much like this course. I love the music. This is the kind of stuff that I want to see more in Nitro tracks. We did get to see a little bit with Mario Kart World. So that's nice. Still gonna take the video. This is just like a nice introduction to what Mario Kart 8 Deluxe would do with their GBA courses. That was one of the strongest things about the Nitro Cup. It's just all the GBA courses were done with so much love and attention. Can't say the same for the SNES courses, but we'll reach that when we get to it. No, third! I want to get third! Lenny! Well, Larry, Lenny? What is his name again? I keep mixing up the two. Okay, so Shy Guy's leading by 1 point. That's not bad. And now, the perfect place for Koopa to be. The beach! So, welcome to Shell Cup's Cheap Beach. It had nothing to do with Koopa, it's a vibe. Honestly, just a nice course. Plus, we got like a little jungle backdrop in the... at the end. Just before you reach the finish line. Otherwise, it's just nice. Oh, here. That was nice. Out of the way! For those that don't know, did you know if you play on the WiiU game tablet, you could switch to a screen that just has your horn, and every time you touch the gamepad, you just honk your horn? That's all it does. But you can also have like a map that you can, dare I say, look down at while you're racing. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do that. Oh, I'm not doing good right now. Darn. Anyways, like I said, this course is just kind of nice. If you like this course, you love it, I am happy for you. I certainly prefer Dolphin Shoals, but when it comes to just the music and the atmosphere, this is just a nice one to race on. I don't have any complaints at all. Other than my driving. I'm never gonna get a driver's license at this rate. This is gonna be a joke because Plant Shy Guy is gonna get it before I ever try. But that's a story for another time, isn't it? Oh, you never played this course? Oh, were you talking about something else? Have you? Okay, do you own Mario Kart 8/Deluxe? Okay, so you like Mario Circuit? Yeah. No, you did say that earlier. I think that just makes... I was looking at one of your previous comments. Please, stop! Oh no. Maybe don't stop. Actually, keep going. Dang it. We can't get 4th or below again. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to play the next cup, so... Got to do better in the very last race course of the Shell Cup. No, I don't think I saw your cousins. Toad's Turnpike. Oh, Toad's Turnpike. You could have been better. It's fine. That's as far as I'm gonna say. It's fine. The music's fine. The design's fine. Well, excuse me, the layout's fine. Backdrop. Skybox. Backdrop. This is all very fine. What's not fine is that the roads are way too wide. You barely have to worry about traffic anymore. Like, I low-key like this course, but Moonview Highway's better, and that still has problems, too. I was happy to see this course return, don't get me wrong. But it's just so much easier than it is in the Nintendo 64 game. I like everything apart from how easy the course is. And it's fun to fly on these ramps. Jump off the ramps and glide a little bit. But the course is just too easy. So, it's unfortunate. Because I definitely want to like this course more. And I'm sure a lot of other people agree with me. But the fact is, the roads are too wide and there's not nearly enough traffic. It doesn't have the same difficulty spike and unpredictability that the original Toad's Turnpike has. I'm running into a bunch of buses as I'm saying that. That the original Toad's Turnpike has. On freaking C4! Cool! I would have gone first. I would have gone first, and now I gotta do it all over again. Oh, no. Alright, take care out there, beautification. I'll catch you later. Thanks for joining. If there's anyone you know, ask them to check out this channel. We still need 7 more subscribers before I can get to 1,000. Man, I'm bummed. I would have definitely been able to pull that off. But I screwed up in every wrong way until it's turnpike. I have to do this again. That was not the plan. Thank you, Moo Moo Meadows. We'll see you again, unfortunately. Okay, so since I failed at 200cc, I'm gonna bump myself back to 150. We'll play as a different character. I'll play as freaking Daisy. Because I guess somebody wants to see that. Sure, I'll use that. Why not? Once again, not many cars. Could throw her into this because I haven't used it yet, but I think I'll just go with this. And wagon wheels, because I haven't done anything with that yet. Okay, we need to speed through this. Unfortunately, speed's not the one thing I'm gonna have in 150cc. Bye, Purification. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Try to get through this as quick as I can. Yeah, that's not gonna help. What I could have done is just do this off screen, take a break, and then come back, but maybe other people want to see me play the same course again. Who knows? That could happen. Now they got more control. Certainly I'm gonna do way better. Would have done better at Rainbow Road. I can guarantee that if I was doing 150cc. This is the part where I need to come up with some commentary. Oh, what do I talk about? I guess I could talk about some of my plans or some of the things that I haven't done in a while that I want to get back to. There's a lot of games I have yet to finish, and games that you guys want to see. I think I'm going to start off by doing a... Okay, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to say this. I'm teasing something that I can't say whether or not it's going to happen, but based on what I've read, I'm bracing myself. I will not continue the Sonic Frontiers videos. Because, yes, I have not finished showcasing the one-player campaign for Sonic Frontiers. I will not do that unless something specific happens. Something that I can promise you I will not take part of. But I will throw my hat in the ring by finishing Sonic Frontiers. I was gonna do that at some point anyways, before I caught wind of this, but... now that I know it could be a thing, and it will give me something to yell at a certain company about, much like Galaxy yells at Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I've made up my mind. I have made up my mind on how I'm going to go about doing that. Another thing that I've yet to finish, and this would be on W2P Extra, is Sonic Superstars. I just stopped because I kept hearing way too many spoilers from my own brothers about the very end of the game, the final boss of the post-game story. That's as far as I'm gonna go with that. So I've only done 3 worlds so far with Sonic Superstars. I need to continue the game, and I'm having a hard time getting myself to do that. I think I have a better chance of doing that than continuing the post-game, let me repeat myself, post-game of Sonic Frontiers. Go look up my last video I did of Sonic Frontiers on either W2P Extra or WiiU. One of those two has it. I was very livid, very upset, and it made me rage quit the game outright. So you got a better chance of me returning to Sonic Superstars post-game than you do with me returning to Sonic Frontiers post-game. That's not to say that I won't finish the Sonic Frontiers post-game. But, I don't wanna at this point. And if the news that I've been low-key hearing is true, I'm not gonna do it until that thing happens. Once that's done, regardless of what, stuff is in those things, I could have said that better. I'll return to Sonic Frontiers when I darn well feel like it. Cause I don't like the game. I don't like the game anymore. I just don't. Though it's good moments. I'm not gonna deny that there's the good moments. There's the story. There's even the secret final boss if you play on the hardest difficulty in the base game. But the lows are so low that I've decided I no longer like Sonic Frontiers. I would rather play Sonic Forces. This is not a bit. And I will play Sonic Forces at some point. So, hope you look forward to that, like you looking forward to playing Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. Yay! Speaking of Sonic, I got some even better news. For those that aren't fast-forwarding through this, Sonic 06 will return, but it'll be under my, it'll be under... Okay, I'm trying to think of how this would be. I'm not playing the story mode. That said, I can still play every single stage. So what I could do is tell Galaxy Wiz to pick out the stages based on the order of each of the 3 story modes. Then we'll watch the cutscenes and react to them in real time, and I'll splice that all together to create a, not quite exactly story mode. Like, you're not gonna get to see me try to go after the cop that is the leader. It's like, the cop says, you need to find the leader! And then you look at all the other cops around the entire area, and none of them are the leader. So then you go back to the same cop who told you to look for the leader, and you tell him, you are the leader. The one who sent me on this back-ish trip to begin with. It's like, wow! Good job, you figured that out. I gaslit you. It's like, F you, game. F you. Something also happens in Sonic Unleashed that's kind of like that. I won't say what it is, but Galaxy Wiz with his big, fat, claptrap mouth made it very apparent that there's something I'm gonna need to watch out for on the PS3 version. So, thank you, Gaxuis. You spoiled something for me again. Really, really happy about that. There's not gonna be any surprise when that part comes up. Anyways, I think I talked about too much Sonic and Mario Nintendo video. So let's talk about Pokemon! So I'm just about done. I've zoned out at this point, but at least I'm still getting good rankings. There's, quote-unquote, still a lot of Pokemon content I still need to do. I have decided to do something with Pokemon Violet. Something different. At some point, I want to do a run where I only use shiny Pokemon, and it ends up to be a Nuzlocke. If I was going to do that with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I have decided against it now. I only have so much time, so much patience, and these stupid bosses won't move! Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. Of course, I said it was too easy. Anyways, I'm gonna get a bad score. That'll be fun. And I'll get to do this a third time on 50cc. No, excuse me, 100cc. Anyways, Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Gotta watch all my Pokemon content because I got too much Pokemon content. Pokemon Shield is gonna take a lot longer for me to get back to. At some point, I will probably do a stream, maybe on W2PX, we'll see. But my goal with Pokemon Shield is that I need to use Pokemon that I only receive in the picnic areas. And that will be something I've never attempted before. I'm done with drifting. Drifting sucks here. So, that's something I'm gonna eventually get to, but not anytime soon. Haven't talked about Scarlet and Violet yet, but I'm gonna keep that hush-hush for now. Just know that it is in celebration of the 30th anniversary. I also mentioned that I wanted you guys to list Pokemon from up to the Sinnoh region, which is the 4th generation. Nothing past the 5th. So no Pokemon from Black and White, no Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. I haven't started on that yet, but I will. I know you people want to see more Sinnoh Pokemon, and I'll keep that in mind, but there are going to be some Johto Pokemon sprinkled in as well. But we'll see what happens. I wish people had told me specific ones they want to see, but because one of my friends is, one of my viewers is a friend, is a fan of Politoed, then, yeah, I think I need to go show off Politoed, I guess, whatever. Still like it over Poliwrath. Anyways, hooray! I did much better. So let's see the score. My best attempt was at, I believe this was Mario Circuit. GBA. Went to the rankings. I got first on Moo Moo Mouse and Mario Circuit, third on Cheap Cheap Beach because again I wasn't paying attention, and second on Toad's Turnpike. That is good enough. We can play the next cup now. Thank goodness. I've got 2 more hours left. Gold trophy on, you know, the easier mode. But we're gonna switch back to 200cc because I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. So I'll be... I think I'm gonna do 150 on the final cup. Just to make sure we get the staffel. I want to make sure we all get to see the stupid staffel. Oh no. That's also a knock against Mario Kart 8. This thing! Why do you exist? Why? Yes, the players are. Why not? I'm sorry to everyone. Let's mess around a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. Banana Cup time! Unfortunately featuring my least favorite DK course, but we'll get to that. But we'll start off with... It's loading. Banana Cups Dry Desert from the GameCube game Mario Kart Double Dash. Well, it's a desert. But you know what? I like it. Do I like it more than the Double Dash version? That is debatable. I like the graphics, I like the music, I like the Oasis, so yeah, I guess I did. But I do miss the really stupid things that screwed you up in the Mushroom Cup of Double Dash. The tornado and the giant piranha plant in the sand that would eat you up. I do miss those stupid things. But I like this version. It helps that it has its own Oasis. So it gives it a little bit more something else interesting. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. What are yours? In the comments down below. Please, lurkers. If there was any time for you to talk to me, this would be it. Not because I'm bored, but because I'm trying so desperately to connect to other people and get them interested in my content. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna hit that 1,000 subscriber goal. I'm sad about that, clearly, but it is what it is. I'll just keep the meter anytime that I'm playing, live streaming a game. And maybe I'll even change my OBS setup so it shows a set for live streaming. We'll see. I want to kind of refresh my OBS setup at some point. And I've thought about how to do that, but some of it would be complicated, it would take some time, and until I'm done cleaning my apartment, which people can ask me about if they want, I'm not going to have the time to do that. Well, not a great start, but it is the first race, so hopefully I can bounce back from this one. Up next, for the race course, we have, Banana Cups Donut Plains 3! If this was the standard for all the Super Nintendo courses, they would be the worst of the bunch. Sadly. We did not get much Super Nintendo courses in this game, and this is kind of the reason why. There's like nothing to it. No gimmicks, other than driving on the water. The music is bland. Although I prefer over the freaking Mario Circuit music, because at least this is a different music track. But I do like it when I'm able to drive in front of everyone and hear the whistling. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to see if I can get that to happen. It's probably not going to happen, sadly. I'm playing on 200cc. Yeah, this is the weakest of the base game, for sure. Apart from, let's be blunt, the battle courses. Oh my gosh, battle mode sucks in this game, and I want to make my brothers play it again. The problem is Galaxy is going to complain about too much that it's just not going to be fun for anyone. But yeah, battle mode is... It's the worst battle mode in any Mario Kart game. I'm sorry. We have to be straight up honest. I wasn't a fan of Mario Kart 7's, but at least they had different courses that acted as real battle courses. You didn't just go to the same stage and then race around to try to hit people. Oh my gosh, I think I need to start over. Okay, we're... No. I'm sorry, everyone, but that was so horrendous. I don't think I can bounce back from that. I was doing fine. That no longer is the case. With 200cc, so let's try this again. Sadly. I just wasn't feeling any of that. Well, I have to do the same thing on the semi-last cup. I sure hope not. But, my back's starting to hurt, so I can't promise anything. Oh, please, at least try. At least now I can actually play the game correctly. Messing up this early, it's not good. Risky. There we go. Perfect. Now we can hear the fun-running music. Just give that extra beat. I love that. I wish Nintendo would acknowledge it because it sounds good. You're never gonna hear this in Nintendo music, ever. So that's why I prefer my MP3 version, because second, the first repeat, like, I'm trying to think of how I'm saying this. When the song repeats itself, I just add this part of the music in, and I'm jamming. Yeah, I'm jamming. But I can't get the same satisfaction from Nintendo music. Not saying Nintendo music is trash, but there's some things that just sound a little bit better by other people. But on the opposite end of the spectrum, there are some cutscene music tracks that no one else would have been able to put on their service than Nintendo. I love going back and listening to the cutscene music for Super Mario Odyssey. I absolutely love that. So Nintendo music has its plus and minuses in my eyes. When it comes to Mario Kart stuff from Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart World, I unfortunately prefer my edited versions, thank you. Though we don't know when, I would even say if, Nintendo is gonna release Mario Kart World on Nintendo Music. I will say this much about it. Please don't. Yoshi, no! This isn't your desert. That's in a different game. Whatever. You're supposed to be helping the babies, not beating them. Anyways, back to not so great Donut Plains. Still prefer over the Mario Circuit in this game. But now we can hear the front running music once Yoshi gets out of the flick away. Like, hold on. Still working on it. Give it a sec. Oh my gosh, I was gonna try to throw that forward. Yoshi, let me have this! Please, Galaxy Wiz, stop showing me up! See, a joke is Galaxy Wiz usually plays as Yoshi and would be doing better than me, so yeah, it kind of tracks. No, I want to hear the front-lining music. Oh, wait, baby Mario. What babies? Babies! I'm losing it. So close, so close. I just need to get far enough. That's not it. Here we go. No. I lost it again. Game won't have it. Game won't let me have it. No! Knock it off! Thank you. Thank you. Gives me a chance. Wait, why would you? Alright, that was clutch. That was clutch at the end. Whew! Alright, finally we can see the last two sections of this cup. So let's go. Banana Cups Oil Raceway. Very, very nice. 7.5, can't go to the castle. But I definitely like the music. The question is, which music track is better? The one from Mario Kart 8? Or the one from Mario Kart World? They have their similarities, but they also have their differences. I feel like I could just bounce between the two at any given time. But you know what? One day it would be really nice. That was a terrible throw. One day it would be really, really nice to figure out what my favorite remixes are of every single Mario song, including the ones from Mario Kart. And they don't have to come from a Mario Kart game. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, anyone? There's some good remixes Sega made of some of these songs. Super Smash Brothers also comes to mind, so yeah, I would be going through every single version of the song and picking out my most favorite version of every single song. But I have no idea when I would do that. That would be a huge project, a huge undertaking. I just ran into my own banana peel. Very nice. Oh, that was too much of a dip. There we go. So I'll say I like this version of Peach Stadium. That's not what it's called. I like this version of this stage better. There's more to look at, there's more colors. Sure, it's fun to go to Peach's castle in the Nintendo 64 version. But that's not going to deteriorate me from saying that this is the best one. This is the best one to play on. But I'll be honest, just about anything from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to be the best one. Thanks, Kidu. Thanks, buddy. Oh, no. All that smack talk about doing too good at 150cc's really going to bite me back, huh? No, you ran into the flagpole. You don't do that unless it's Mario Kart World. No. Still first place, but everyone else is trailing by 1 point apart from Baby Mario, which is 2. So let's see how I do at the final racetrack. You know, the one I just said earlier is not my favorite DK course. It would be DK Jungle. The most DK course. It's the music. It's just the music for me. It just doesn't hit. I like Donkey Kong Country, don't get me wrong. And I don't mind Donkey Kong Country Returns, necessarily. But this is not my favorite version of the music. I just have to be honest about that. Now, does that make it a bad course? No. It certainly does not. Because sometimes when I base off some of my favorites, they're just based on if I like the music or not. But I do love this Golden Temple area. It looked this good in Mario Kart 7. Ow. And that's about it. Graphics good, music not great. That's my thoughts. But I'll certainly play this version over the Mario Kart 7 one. For me, and this is a big thing, I love games that look good. And unfortunately, a lot of the handheld games just don't hold that same quality for me. The looks, the sound, they're all very, very important to me. So Mario Kart 7 was good for what it was back in the day. I'll go back to play it just so I can play WiiU Island. But it's not my favorite Mario Kart game, not by a long shot. So any courses that come from Mario Kart 7, most of them being in Mario Kart Deluxe, I'm just not that big of a fan. Some definitely play better than others, they look better. There's only a few different courses I could say that was close in Mario Kart 7 that I like. And that goes for the, I was gonna say, the enhanced versions, the Nitro versions for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, I'm so bad at this. This is not good. Do I have a chance? Do I even have a chance anymore? Oh, okay, got fourth. Not Great. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I'm third place. Congrats to Mario and Yoshi who tied. Good job! Good job! Leave Luigi in the dust. It's fine. Mama Luigi will spend time with Yoshi. What am I talking about? Anyways, that was the Banana Cup. The Magic Cups took in a little too long to get through. Hopefully that's not the same thing with the third one. But we'll see what happens. Donut Plains 3 is obviously my best attempt. The only one I got first. And just once again look at how close it was. Milliseconds. I passed DK by milliseconds. I still don't think it was as hyped as the first race, where I got the shell to ricochet off the wall and hit the opponent like it did. But, whatever. We are nearly at the end, but we're going back to 200cc because I hate myself, I guess. And no, I'm gonna use Waluigi. Because we're not gonna see Waluigi pinball today, but we'll play the course that has the exact same music. Come at me, it's the exact same music as it is in Wario Stadium! Losers. So welcome to Leaf Cup, Wario Stadium, for Mario Kart DS. With again, the exact same music for Waluigi Pinball. I will not deny that. I will not. It's the exact same music. It sounds good, but that goes into my. Waluigi, what are you doing? It goes into my complaint about Boosted Course Pass version number 2, the second wave. I really did not like the second wave, and I thought I was gonna set up the rest of the Boosted Course Pass. Always cannot turn. That's not great. I'm gonna try to work with this. Try very hard to try to win with Waluigi. It's not gonna go well, but I'm gonna try. Drift there. Come on. Come on, you. You can do it. We all believe in Waluigi. Oh, that was good. Okay, just do that. I'm not even gonna try to drift there. Might be good if I just stop now and change my character again. I'll try. I'm not out yet. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get Baby Peach with me now. Dang it. Luigi hasn't been getting into fireballs, that's no, you spun me! Alright, no. No. I think I'm washed. I don't think I'm doing 200cc anymore. Sorry, it's 150 all the way from here. And again, enough with the heavy characters. I'll use Windy Koopa because why not? Just maybe with some better wheels this time. Okay, trying that again! Take 2! Wow! I'm gonna make more WiiU noises for no good reason. Leaf Cup, WiiU Stadium that plays the Waluigi pinball music. Let's go! Go do better. That's what we're going to go do. Once again, much better. Much better. Is part of it that I'm not doing 200cc? Maybe. A little. But I also think it was the ride that I chose. This is fine. You gotta represent the Koopalings anyways, I think. Picking this girl one. I'm not gonna complain. Much. I'm not gonna complain too much, hopefully. We'll see. I'm 6th place again, so I can't promise anything. Alright, amateur hour's over. Let's try this again. Well, let's fail this time. There's the line. There's one of my more actually creative lines. Persistence, perseverance, and a little stupidity. I'm gonna get through this. No matter how embarrassing it is. Now I only have hour and 30 minutes left. That should be plenty of time. That depends on how well or how poorly I decide I am going to do. Feels like I'm throwing right now, actually. I think my stamina's hitting its breaking point. So that's the person that played every single racetrack on 200cc, including Boost Force Pass, in one single stream. So that's probably not helpful. But again, this is the Wii U version. There are some nerfs. You know what? I think I'm gonna do one more extra thing. Just because I can't promise my brothers are going to do it. I'm talking smack about the battle courses. How about I show you why the battle courses are bad? I will play against the hardest computers, and we'll see how long it takes for me to finish the stupid battle course mode. So I'm gonna do that before I do the final cup in retro. I'm promising that right now. But for now, we can finally move on to the next course of the Lightning Cup. No, that's not what it was. Whatever this cup is. Leaf Cup. Sherbert Land. This place is beautiful. So is the music. I like that it's nighttime. This is another case where it's like I will drift between pressing buttons, by the way. I will drift between liking the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version and liking the Double Dash version. That's fair. Because with Double Dash, it takes place at daytime, and I'll be honest, I think it's kind of funny running into giant icicle enemies that have names, so I can't remember them right now. I think it's funny running into those enemies and actually freezing. You get stuck in a block of ice for a few seconds. That's quirky. You won't see that in this game. A lot of the older Mario Kart games does some of these quirky things that make it stand out as a Mario Kart game versus any other Mario Kart game you can play. And Double Dash falls under that category. The Double Dash is a lot harder to play, a lot harder to control my vehicle. So good luck trying to get that parade card that Galaxy with only could get because me and Coda were evicted from the same bedroom just so he could concentrate. But there's still some stuff for Mario Kart Double Dash. Going back to the courses that I will prefer over Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe. And the stupid icicle enemies is one of them. They're much bigger in Double Dash, and once again, if you run into them, you will freeze solid. It's so stupid, so unfair, but it's so funny to me. Once again, that just gives some charm to one of the older Mario Kart games. You won't see that in newer ones. That's my thoughts on it. Otherwise, yes, I do still like this version of the course. Bounce between which one I like to play sometimes. I don't own Double Dash, so I can't play it anytime I want. Thank you, Galaxy Swiss. I'm gonna complain about you even more. I'm kinda trying to tell myself that I wasn't going to do that. Also, you can go underwater, so... I did that one-handedly. I didn't get to showcase that. But you can do that. Oh good, Waluigi's my opponent. That's hilarious. On to the next track, which guess what? It's from Mario Kart 7, so I guess I don't like it, but you might be wrong. This is Leaf Cup's Music Part. Apparently people say this is just Mario Kart 7's. There's like nothing else to it besides some lighting and graphics changes. Nah, I think it sounds better. I like the charm of running over the piano and xylophones. And the metronome that shows up at the very end while the notes are bouncing up and down. This is a better version of Mario Kart 7's. I refuse to believe otherwise. Not just by graphics, but by music and mechanics. You could try to convince me that Mario Kart 7's is still the same one. That's up to you. I gotta race to win. Banana Peel hit the sign, so it bounced back. Out of the way, Lemmy, or whatever your name is. Daisy, don't you dare. There we go. That's better. I want to showcase something once this is over, because even though I'm suffering playing the Wii remote, it hurts more than you think it does, based on one fact alone. And I will showcase what that fact is after I'm done with this race. Stay tuned for that. Wow, that backfired tremendously. I probably will not do that again on the final lap. Once again, no third drift boost. So, slightly harder, actually. No wonder I can't do 200cc with some of these. Oh no! Well, at least I didn't run into the banana. Peel. I didn't run into a banana peel. Probably would have took that over this. Wow, that was bad. Welcome back, Malu. I'm still playing this. Okay, so I'm tied with Shy Guy. Can't let him get ahead of me. We can do that. Maybe I can get first place. So let's see what happens. Molu, can you drag some of your friends over here? Get some people to check out my content. Leaf Cup Yoshi Valley! Dolphin! Dolphin's my favorite Mario Kart character. Otherwise it would be Yoshi, but again, Galaxy West took that from me. Final race, Yoshi Valley! Definitely love this music. Atmosphere is good, textures are good, but yeah, maybe just a little easier than the original. But you know what? I'll complain less about this one than I will Toad's Turnpike. This is a good course. It's certainly different from the Nintendo 64 one, but I still think it's a good course. We still got the spinning Yoshi egg. There it is. Music sounds great. Love a little western twang with some of these music tracks. Out of the way, Waluigi. I'm the fabulous one. Me! Out. I think this is the best road for me to go on. This is the one I'm used to going on. Whoa. Somehow missed that boomerang. Never mind. It hit me second time. You like playing Baby Mario? Alright. I could definitely see that. What are your thoughts on Baby Rosalina, since this is the conversation we're having right now? Oh, dang it. Get out of the grass. Too much of a spin. Too much of a turn. But it's working. It's fine. I could just get first place right now. I wouldn't mind that. Obviously. Oh, come on. I just need that. There we go. Not gonna be that easy, I guess. Oh no, it's Shy Guy. No, 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 no. Get back here. Get back here. Get over. Just drop it in there. No, we can't have him win. We can't have him win. He will get first place if he wins. Alright, got it. Please stop asking the same questions. Please. One more cup to go. Let's see how well I did at this cup. What was my highlight? It was back at WiiU Stadium. Sorry, I don't have much commentary there. I I only got 2 first place positions. That's at Royal Stadium and Yoshi Valley. Music Park was, not great for me, but I was able to clutch it at the very end. Everyone has a phone number, nobody wants to give it away. We've unlocked the Lightning Cup. And another new character. Time to finish this. And I'm definitely gonna make sure I get 3rd or above. No more 200cc. We're done with that. And no more Koopalings. We're done with that too. We could use DK. Doesn't matter who I use. I'm just gonna use DK. With buttons, I guess. I guess I haven't used this one yet. I'll do the parafoil. I would call it paraglider or something. And we are going to finish this stream. Thank you for the one other person who subscribed probably before this stream happened. If anyone else is interested in checking out my content, feel free to do so. But now we're gonna finish up the last cup, starting at Tick-Tock Clock for Mario Kart DS. Do not share your phone number in the chat room, please. That's for a different social media place to do that. Let's go! Now I'm gonna be flipping straight. I'm not a fan of the original music, but I do like how it's done in this one. I guess I just prefer to listen to the slide music over and over again, which is also kind of annoying. But I like the way this stage is developed. This is definitely the best version of Tick-Tock Clock for sure. That's really all I have to say about this course. Backdrop's great. Graphics are great, and etc. If you guys have any other thoughts about Tick-Tock Clock, let me know. Right now, TK's got to get that golden banana. Nah, this is a trophy. Or you can bring it back to Conk Jungle. He can bring it back to his tree house. Showcase it to everyone, including Cranky, who will say, "Back in my day, you couldn't drift in games. It was even harder to get a gold trophy. This means nothing. Go try speedrunning against Stackos, then tell me how good you are." It always seems like only us. Lurkers are never included. Well, that sucks. A rare blunder from me in 150cc. Shoot. No 3 stars, but let's see if I can at least get gold. So now the second course. I'm gonna tell you, this isn't my favorite Lightning Cup. Well, we've got Piranha Plant Slide from the 3DS. Love the underwater Love the underwater section. Hate that the Goombas in the underground section aren't blue. Like they are in, Mario Super... What? Give me a second. My brain sprung a leak. Super Mario All-Stars. They're blue in the 3DS version, but as you can tell, they ain't blue here. And no, the Switch Mario Kart Deluxe did not change that. So, I'm disappointed. That's my one big complaint about this course. Otherwise, music's great, like the underwater section. Like I said earlier, it is a fine enough course. Would you believe me if someone made a music track that doesn't exist in the game that I think would have sounded better? Would you believe me if I said that? And it also has Piranha Plant in the name. That's as far as I'm going with that bit. So, enjoy DK and his big, massive teeth. Hashtag not my DK, not for the Switch 2. Yeah, I'll admit, I'm used to DK's look for Donkey Kong Bonanza now. I like it. So, this is aged great. This is all aged very well, I think. Oh no! You know what else is aging? My skills. My skills are aging. Out of the way. Got to play better. I'm hitting a certain type of fatigue right now. If I was sitting on my couch, I could position myself to be more comfortable, but that's not the case with this chair. I'm glad that this particular chair I'm using, oh my gosh, I was about to use that. I'm glad this particular chair I'm using lets me lean back in it, but it's still uncomfortable. I can only sit in it for so long before I absolutely need to take a break. Don't run into Toad, don't run into Toad. Oh, come off it. Okay, just turn, don't think about anything else. There we go, first place. Weird way to get first place, but I will take it. Oh, I'm gonna do a little bit of stretching. Only 2 more courses left. Things are heating up. Yes, more puns. As we go into... Not too soon. Grumble Volcano. From the game I haven't completed yet. So, yeah. Grumble Volcano. No, I don't like this. This is certainly better in my eyes than the GameCube version. And I do like the atmosphere. There are certainly other lava tracks I like more. Mostly of the Bowser variety. But it is fine for what it is, and it is a challenge. Part of the reason I don't like it, because I just don't like challenges. Though I am very, very, very glad that they kept the fireballs falling onto the stage. I'm very glad that's a thing. This music sounds way louder than I remember it sounding. Sorry in advance. I appreciate that they kept all that in this stage. So I certainly would have complained that the stage would be too easy if they weren't faithful to why it made it Grumble Volcano in the first place. Almost fell off the edge there. Peach throwing some fire. Whoa! I got the rare Crazy 8 item. That's fine, I guess. Thank goodness I used the Power Star before anything. No break! The break. Oh, I almost ran into the bomb. The bomb, apparently. The bomb. I was gonna say banana. Almost ran into that. Yeah. Come on, JK! You can do better! Go, man! Go, monkey! Go! Been through some heated courses yourself. Certainly. Take this. Why are my Bob-omb throws so bad? Every single one of them has been bad. I'm going to complain again! It's fine. It's fine. I'm second place, it's fine. Because now we get to the best Rainbow Road of the base game. Even if it's a little too short in some cases. Mario Kart 64's Rainbow Road. I will always like this. I don't care what anyone else has to say. I will always love this Rainbow Road. Is it the best one of the series? No. But I'll always love this. It couldn't be a more fitting ending for Mario Kart 8, the base game, than this one right here. Wow, Royale, I can't believe you stopped that. So you can hear the music longer now that I'm not playing 200cc. The train. Such an euphoric feeling. Much like when I first saw Rainbow Road from Mario Kart World. You guys need to see that video. That was pure emotion. That was pure joy in my emotions. This is still pretty good too. Lightning at the very end. You got the fireworks still. Well, the characters in the sky. As fireworks. No, I'm gonna fall off a cliff because I'm stupid. No! Why did I do that? I'm gonna do it again. Bowser, no! Well, I'm not first. But I made the third by the skin of my teeth! Woo! And that is going to be the end of Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Wii U. Thank you for not subscribing even once during that stream. Really appreciate it, lurkers. As for my best run, that would be on Piranha Plant Pipeline. That's not what it's called. It is going to be at this stage. Piranha Plant Slide. And that is going to be it. We're not doing the DLC cups. We're ending it right here. Giving me 1 hour to sing. So, thank you all for watching. We are going to end off with the staff roll. And I will be back for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I guess. And some other things that I may or may not be excited for. So, until then, and until my next videos, and until whatever comes out next that I showcase to my channel, this has been WiiU2Replay. I got nothing left to say, so I hope you enjoy your day. Take care out there, and I will catch ya later. I didn't earn the credits. Catch you later! Oh, stupid. Really? Really now? You couldn't let me have that? Oh. Alright. Bye.